All right, let's get right into it. We're doing a quick, high-level briefing today on one thing: optimizing your body's most critical performance asset. We're going to cut through all the noise and just focus on the data that directly impacts your output. Let's begin.
So let's kick things off with a fundamental question. Think about it for a second. Every single food choice you make is either building value or it's accumulating debt. From a pure performance standpoint, your diet is a strategic asset pushing you forward, or it's a huge liability that's holding you back. There really is no middle ground.
Let's reframe this whole conversation. Your heart, it's not just some biological part. It's the engine. It's the engine that powers your thinking, your stamina, your ability to handle pressure. So optimizing this engine, well, that's not a chore. It's a core business strategy for staying at the top of your game.
Okay, so take a look at this. This simple visual basically gives us the entire framework for today's briefing. It shows two completely different ways to operate. On the left, you've got the inputs that drag down system performance, and on the right, the inputs that upgrade it. And listen, this isn't about being good or bad, it's about efficiency and output, pure and simple. So let's break down each side.
First things first, we have to identify and deal with our liabilities. We're calling these the performance drainers. The foods that might give you a quick bit of satisfaction, but come with a really high operational cost in terms of your energy, your focus, and your long-term health.
So here it is, laid out side by side. It's a pretty clear binary choice, isn't it? On the left, you're looking at a portfolio of high-cost inputs. On the right, a portfolio of high-yield investments. Let's dig into the actual costs that come with that first portfolio.
Think of these items as just an immediate drag on your day. You know what I'm talking about. The energy crash you get from soda and desserts, or that sluggish feeling after eating white bread. These are daily performance leaks. They are predictable drains on your cognitive capital, especially when you need to be sharp in the afternoon.
Okay, now we're moving to a more serious category: the hidden systemic risks. These foods, they're like accumulating bad debt on your company's balance sheet. You might not feel the impact right away, but over time, they are fundamentally degrading the long-term health of your core engine. That's a long-term liability you just can't afford.
All right, enough of the downside. Let's pivot and talk about how we build value. Now we're talking about the performance boosters. These are the high-yield investments that give you a huge return in energy, in cognitive function, and in long-term resilience.
These right here, these are your non-negotiables. They are the blue-chip stocks of your nutritional portfolio. We're talking leafy greens for micronutrients, salmon for those brain-fueling omega-3s, oats for slow-release energy, and olive oil for healthy fats. This is the foundational fuel that keeps your engine running smoothly, day in and day out.
Now think of these as your strategic acquisitions, the high-impact additions that give you a real competitive edge. Walnuts and berries are just packed with antioxidants that protect your brain. Avocado gives you that sustained energy. Garlic supports your whole cardiovascular system. This isn't just food. These are tactical tools to sharpen your focus.
Look, all this information is great, but it's completely useless without implementation, right? A strategy session is only as good as the action plan that comes out of it. So let's boil this whole briefing down to a simple 3-step plan you can start using today.
Here is your execution plan. It's so simple. Step 1, audit. Just pick one liability, say soda, and get rid of it. Step 2, upgrade. Add one asset to your day, like a handful of walnuts. And step 3, this is the most important one, measure. For 2 weeks, just track your energy levels and your mental clarity. Assess the ROI. I promise you, the data will speak for itself.
So, as we wrap up this briefing, I just want to leave you with one final thought. The next time you sit down to eat, don't just ask yourself what you're in the mood for. Ask yourself this: what is the ROI on this meal? Is it an investment in my performance, or is it a withdrawal? The choice is yours.